Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Nick. As always, you guys can call me Tetra Ninja, and today we are taking a look at the very large and expensive Mortal Kombat 11 Collector's Edition. Collectors with a K because, honestly, just because marketing. And I'm going to be giving you guys a look at what's on the inside and finish it off with a general review of everything that you get. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Alright, so as you guys are watching me unbox this Collector's Edition in super fast mode, there is some FTC regulation stuff that we do need to go over really quickly. I need to do this anytime that I actually don't spend my own money and buy stuff, these Collector's Editions for the channel and do these unboxings. So like I said, I did not spend my own money to buy this Collector's Edition. It was actually sent to me by the nice people over at Warner Brothers. They didn't require me to do any sort of content with it, but I love doing unboxing videos for you guys, and just the whole unboxing process always brings a smile to my face. I think that you guys enjoy it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the whole deal. They did send it to me early, so I did get the game early as well. When I am going to do my Let's Play walkthrough, I will be well prepared. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so now that we have, once again, everything out of the box, let's go through everything piece by piece. So this is something that you're probably not going to get with the Collector's Edition. It's this little plaque right here with this little nice note from the people over at NetherRealm Studios, just to say thank you for your support of the series, and we're excited for the launch, and hopefully you guys enjoy this Collector's Edition. As well included, you get a little bit of a plaque that designates the specific number of your Collector's Edition. So as you can tell, there are 20,000 copies of these made. That's a lot. That's a lot for Collector's Edition, but it's not labeled anywhere on the statue that I could tell. That would have been a little bit nicer, in my personal opinion, if they would have included it on the statue. But instead, you got this little side plaque here, which probably helped reduce costs in some sort of way, which wasn't really passed on to you, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Then you obviously do get a copy of the game on the inside. This is the Xbox One version of the game, because that is the copy that I requested, because I wanted to play it on the best graphics as possibly I could. And as well, I use a Xbox Elite controller, so it's nice to be able to quick map the back trigger buttons for the kick and the block and all that type of stuff. That's just my preference anyways. You obviously do get a Steelbook. This Steelbook is in a jet black finish, and as you can probably tell by the pictures, it is sexy at first, as most jet black things are, but it does make it a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. Once you get all your grimies up there, you're gonna have to be brushing down this case just to keep it nice and shiny. On the inside of the case, you also get this Mortal Kombat 11 golden medallion that sits inside the case, which is a nice little paperweight that you can kind of leave on your desk anywhere, or just keep it in the case, which I probably will. But I've said this before, Steelbook is pretty much a non-starter for me when you talk about Collector's Editions. If they don't have them, it's a real knock against them. So I'm glad they did include one. And finally, we have the main attraction, which is the busk or the hood or the mask, whatever you want to call it, of Scorpion, which is probably what you're looking forward to if you're buying this Collector's Edition. And I'd have to say they've done a fairly good job of it. The main unit itself is literally just two pieces, the base as well as the head. The leather around the hood has really detailed textures, so it makes it look like a real leather until you touch it. Obviously, it's hard. It's made out of that plastic polymer that is a little bit soft, so it gives it that kind of high quality resin look, but not actually be a resin, because that would be extremely heavy. They've done a fantastic job with the gold section of the mask as well. What I would have liked at this price point, because let's just say what it is, it's a very expensive Collector's Edition at $300. I would have liked there to be some sort of battery operated option, or just have the mask do something else, maybe like some light up eyes in the background. That would have just kind of pushed it, made the value product a little bit higher, in my personal opinion, the value proposition. Although it still will look great standing on a video game shelf, but I most likely will be replacing it or placing it on the shelf behind me, taking down the Dishonored 2 mask, which it was a fantastic collector's edition in itself. But yeah, it still looks great. Just wish that it was a little bit cheaper. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for my unboxing. So in terms of a review, I've already mentioned this. You get everything that you're promised, and the helmet or the shroud or the mask itself is well detailed. But once again, it is a very expensive collector's edition at $300 US. And in terms of a value proposition, it's not the greatest collector's edition out there. So just to kind of give you guys a comparison, this mask behind me, the Dishonored 2 mask that you got with the collector's edition of that game, that collector's edition, you got pretty much everything that you saw here, and it was only $100, which is why that collector's edition I gave a review score, I think, a 9 out of 10, just because you got so much for your money inside of it. The mask is great, it's highly detailed, but it is a bit of a tough pill to swallow in terms of price. So in terms of review, overview, and score, I would give it a solid 6. Well, it's not really a solid number, but I would give it a 6 out of 10. I would say if you really wanted one, most likely judging how big the boxes are and how much space it would take up on retail shelves, if you wait a couple months, most likely if you are a hardcore Mortal Kombat fan, you'll find it cheaper along the road. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my unboxing video. My Let's Play walkthrough of the story mode for the game will start next week, early next week, so you guys can look forward to that. So if this is the very first video of mine you're watching, subscribe, stay tuned for it, look forward to it. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a fantastic day. Go Leafs, go!